Microsoft Publishers, Best IT1 Block E, Introducing to Computing. Summary of the topics, main points to be covered, definition of Microsoft Publishers, parts of Microsoft Publishers, pros and cons, advantages and disadvantages, importance, benefits, how to use, how does it work, price, conclusion.
What is this all about? It is all about Microsoft Publisher. It is an office program that allows you to make professional documents such as newsletter, postcards, flyer, brochures, and more using built-in templates. Microsoft Publisher also is a desktop publishing application from Microsoft, differing from Microsoft Word in that the emphasis is placed on page layout and graphic design rather than text composition and proofreading. What is Microsoft Publisher? Microsoft Publisher is a desktop publishing application from Microsoft Word in that the emphasis is placed on page layout and graphic design rather than text composition and proofreading. It provides easy-to-use and less expensive publishing options for creating design and logos for small businesses, where using other high-end application may not be feasible. Also, Publisher is included in high-end edition of Microsoft Office, reflecting Microsoft's emphasis on the applications as an easy-to-use and less expensive alternative to the heavyweights with a focus on the small business market, where firms do not have dedicated design professionals available to make marketing and other documents.
So this is the publisher window. The publisher window contains many parts that work together to make recreating a document easier.
To elements, understanding the elements you see in the publisher window is the first step to becoming comfortable with the application. The elements listed below are the ones you will use most often.
So this is the title bar. The title bar displays the document's name and shows the name of the current publication in its center. Below the title bar, we have here the ribbon. The ribbon is the main tool you use to perform tasks, and it lets you perform all commands available in the program. Below the ribbon, we have here the standard toolbar. The standard toolbar contains buttons for common functions in Publisher, and throughout Microsoft Office, this toolbar is similar in most Office 2003 programs. We have also here the formatting toolbar. The formatting toolbar contains buttons for common text formatting options in Publisher, and throughout Microsoft Office, this toolbar is similar in most Office 2003 programs. We have also here the rulers. The two rulers running vertically and horizontally along the screen can be set to measure in inches, centimeters, picas, or points. You can choose also to display or hide them. This tool is to help you or the user to measure the length of text box, images, and other objects relative to how they will appear in print. It is used to accurately place objects and text and when setting tabs. We have also here the work area. The work area is the background surrounding the publisher document, and it is useful for temporarily placing text and graphic elements when deciding where to place items or when moving items between pages. The text and graphics of the work area will not print. We have also here the guides or the page margin. The blue dotted lines represent the page margins. Generally, all the text and graphics are placed within the page margins. Page margin. This part indicates that text and graphics are to be placed inside the blue dotted lines only. We have also here the boundaries. This one. The page boundaries represent the edges of the paper. Any items outside the overlapping, the page boundaries will not print. This represents the edges of the paper, and it indicates whether part of the layout is included or not when printing. We have also here the object bar. The object bar provides several tools that are used to accomplish various tasks. This one is the task pane. The task pane provides quick access for complicated functions and can include help, clip art, find and replace graphics, manager, publication designs, styles and formatting, and many others. We have also here the page icon. The page icons indicates how many pages the publication contains and which page is currently selected. The page icons are also used to navigate between the pages of your publication. It is to display how many pages the publication contains, and it is used to toggle from one page to another page. We have also here the scroll bars. The scroll bars, like Microsoft Word and other applications, publisher has scroll bars to help you move to various points on the current pages. Scroll bars are not used to move between pages.
The object bar contains each of the tools you will use to create and manipulate text and graphics in Publisher.
So these are the tools inside the object toolbar. This one is the select objects, and its function is to select lines, shapes, graphics, and text boxes. Selected items can be resized and have their attributes to change. And the second one is the text box. It creates text boxes. Insert table to create tables, and insert word art adds word art to your publication. Picture frame creates a frame in which a picture may be inserted. Line, and its function is to create lines. Arrow, to create an arrow. Oval creates circular and oval shapes. Rectangle creates rectangular shapes. Auto shapes creates a variety of different shapes, and for example, hearts, lightning bolts, thought boxes. Design gallery object inserts a wide array of different objects from the Microsoft Publisher Design Gallery. Example, coupons, advertisements, and logos.
The basic toolbar, Microsoft Publisher contains various toolbars to assist you in creating your publication. The standard toolbar, it contains buttons for common functions, and it is used as a shortcut icon for frequently used commands such as saving, undoing actions, or zooming. And the formatting toolbar contains buttons for common text formatting options. It is used for formatting text and such as changing font size, face, alignment, and line spacing.
We are going to discuss the pros and cons of Microsoft Publisher. List of the pros of Microsoft Publisher. Number 1, there are a significant number of templates for you to use in Publisher. You will find the choices that let you build menus, brochures, labels, signs, and newsletters with ease. Number 2, inserting new content is a simple process. This advantage came about with the platform's recent shift towards providing tools to small business work. You can use it to design stationery, make banners. Number 3, Microsoft Publisher creates an autoflow for your content. You can save a lot of time by avoiding the cutting and rearrangement process that occurs on other publishing platforms. Number 4, you can spell check and correct grammatical mistakes in Publisher. Publisher takes a cue from Word by providing you with inline notifications of recognized spelling in grammar. The last one, number 5, Publisher provides you with a variety of shape to us. Publisher takes this feature to the next level by giving you a specific menu option to choose from several pre-made shapes. Once you add it to the presentation, then you can change the border, fill it with color, or add embossing, shadows, or highlighting to make the design your own. So let's proceed to the list of the cons of Microsoft Publisher. Number 1, the templates on Microsoft Publisher rely on its internal design. You don't have many options to change the formatting of the templates in Microsoft Publisher. The banners or pages are already laid out so that you can quickly add new content to create your professional design. Number 2, you have limited control over your file size. Every image will take about 2 MB of space, which means a large file can take some extra time to load. This disadvantage will also make it take longer when uploading the file to your website or to a printing company to generate your materials. Number 3, your text stops when it's run out room in the text box. Your current one is full and there is not any other place for your content to go, then your text will stop at the end of the box. You must then manually enlarge your box or create a new one to link it to the flow to finish what you want to type. Number 4, automatic spelling and grammar checks have limited functionality. Publisher will work off the standard dictionary for your language. It will catch a lot of errors that may enter your document, but it won't locate all of them. If you are entering proprietary information into the file, such as a process or a scientific name, then each unrecognized word will pop up in notification. The last one, number 5, there is a lack of compatibility with Adobe. It won't let you work with PSDs from Photoshop either. When you combine this disadvantage with the overall lack of design tools that you'll find with this platform, it becomes more of a layout specialist than a helpful program for design.
Importance of Microsoft Publisher. Microsoft Publisher is an entry-level program that permits their users to place importance on layout, pictures, and effects, and helps in creating the promotions of material professionally without appointing a professional in the company. By using Microsoft Publisher, even user print need graphic design experience. Publisher offer a low-cost alternative for designing business cards, brochures, flyers, and other publications. Microsoft Publisher is an inexpensive program that can help business or education users create professionals looking business cards as well as publications like flyers, brochures, newsletters, and posters.
How does Microsoft Publisher work? First, create a publication. All publications begin with a template, even if it's a blank template. The trick is to find a template that looks like the vision you want for your final publication. Publisher comes with built-in templates. Number 1, click File, then New, and do one of the following. Choose one of the featured templates and click Create. To use one of the templates installed in Publisher, choose Built-in. Scroll to click the category you want. Choose a template and click Create. To find a template on office.com, use the search for online templates box to find what you need. Enter newsletter, for example. Scroll to a template you like and click Create. Second, save your publication. Save your publication the first time by the following these steps. Number 1, click File, then Save As. Number 2, in Save As, choose where you want to save your publication. OneDrive is a free Microsoft service that provides password-protected online file storage. Other web location includes websites you've used recently and the Browse button to save your publication to any website you have to access to. Computer includes any folder on your computer. Add a place lets you add an online location to save your publication. Number 3, enter the name for your publication and click Save. After you've saved your publication once, you can simply click File, then Save each time you want to save. If you want to change the file name or location of your publication, click File, then Save As, and save the publication as if you were saving. To add pictures to your publication, click Home, then Pictures. Use the options in the Insert Pictures dialog box to find the picture you want to use. To add text to your publication, add text to your publication by inserting a text box first. Most templates contain text boxes you can fill in, but you can also add your own text boxes. First, add a text box. Click Home, then draw text box. And drag the mouse-shaped cursor to draw a box where you want the text. If the text you type is too long for the text box, you can make the text box bigger or link it to the other text box. Second, link your text boxes. You can link text boxes so that text flows from one box to another. When a text box has too much text, a little box when a text box has too much text, a little box with ellipse appears in the lower right of the text box. Create a text box. Click the overflow indicator and your cursor becomes a picture. Move to the new text box and click. Move the new text box and click. The overflow text will show up in the new text box. To add building blocks to your publication, building blocks are reusable pieces of content such as headings, calendars, borders, and advertisements. Publisher has built-in building blocks, or you can create your own. Number 1, in the page navigation pane, select a page in your publication. Number 2, on insert, then building blocks. Pick a building block gallery. Number 3, scroll to find a building block, or click more than gallery name to open the building block library. Number 4, click a building block. To print your publication, number 1, click File, then Print. Number 2, under Print, enter the number of copies to print in Copies of Print job box. Number 3, make sure the correct printer is selected. Number 3, under Settings, do the following. Make sure the correct range of pages or sections is selected. Select the layout format for printing. Set the paper size. Set whether to print on one side of the paper or on both sides. If your printer is capable of color printing, choose whether you want to print color or grayscale. Click the print button when you are ready to print. To print your publication, number 1, click File, then Print. Number 2, under Print, enter the number of copies to print in Copies of Print job box. Number 3, make sure the correct printer is selected. Number 4, under Settings, do the following. Make sure the correct range of pages or sections is selected. Select the layout format for printing. Set the paper size. Set whether to print on one side of the paper or on both sides. If your printer is capable of color printing, choose whether you want to print color or grayscale. Click the print button when you are ready to print.
5 benefits you may want to try using Microsoft Publisher. Number 1, affordable. Publisher is significantly cheaper than other desktop publishing programs. This is often included as part of Microsoft Office suite, depending on the version you have purchased. Second, easy to use. You can get and running pretty quickly the publisher, particularly if you already use Word and PowerPoint. Instead of creating a flyer, support cover, or invitation in a Word PowerPoint, consider using Publisher instead. Number 3, templates. Microsoft Publisher comes with a large assortment of templates for flyers, posters, business cards, newsletter, support covers, and other different types of publication in there instead of the program. Templates are also designed to have cohesive look across different publications. Mail merge and email merge feature. Publisher integrates mail merge features so that users have the ability to generate mail merge or email publication to their variety of print of uses. Document can expose as HTML, hypertext, markup language, or PDF portable document files. Number 5, drag and drop for a library. You can drag and drop photos, building blocks into a publication and create a more professional looking documents than Publisher. Library features is a plastic tools storing repetitive content including pictures and text. If you are looking for affordable desktop publishing programs, and you want to create business card posters.
Hello, today I'm gonna discuss what's the comparison of Microsoft Publisher before and after. Microsoft Office 2019 new features. Office 2019 adds new capabilities for customers such as including improved linking features like pressure, sensitivity, tilt effects, and link reply. New formulas along with the chart make data analysis for Excel. Word comes more improvement. Outlook comes with new features and new interface. Visual animation features comes with PPT.
SharePoint in Skype for business. Online is faster. Microsoft focus on the cloud. Tilt effect and pressure sensitivity. Windows is the most successful and powerful operating system in Office is the most important part. Here are their pros and cons. Pros. Microsoft adds two new apps, Sway and Delve. Outlook groups from the foundation of a new collaboration-focused business intelligence is now integrated inside Excel. Cons. Real-time editing is still come in Excel, PowerPoint, free Office, mobile apps. Make paying for Office a though choice. The Office collaborative vision works best for business, not customer. Microsoft Office 2016 and Microsoft Office 2019 comparison. Microsoft 2019 includes the application available in previous suites including Word, Excel, Outlook, PowerPoint, Skype for Business, SharePoint, and Exchanging. Publisher has historically been less well-liked among high-end commercial print shops compared with the other desktop publishing application. Publisher's position as an entry-level application aggravates lots of issues, particularly in early version, such as funds unavailable and embedded object not available on service provider's machine. However, publisher does come with tools to pack related files into self-expanding explanation. Many high-end features like transparency, object, shadowing, slug, text on path, built-in PDF output are either not fully functional or simply unavailable, especially in previous version. However, recent version have greater capabilities concerning color separation and proper process coloring output. Publisher 2017 also includes the capability to output commercial press quality PDF with embedded fonts as an optional download from the Microsoft website. Publisher proprietary file format is with the exemption of Adobe PageMaker and supported by most other applications. However, Publisher supports numerous other file formats including the EMF Enhanced Meta File format, which is standard and supported across many applications and platforms. Publisher 2007 can also export in the industry standard PDF format.
Price of Microsoft Publisher. Microsoft Publisher pricing plans. We have free trial for one-time purchase is equivalent to $109.99, and for the Office 365 personal is $69.99 for 1 year. For the Office 365 equivalent is to $99.99 for 1 year. And the next is for the 365 Office $8.25 for 1 month. Lastly is for Office 365 Business for $12.50 for 1 month.
Microsoft Publisher is cheap in comparison to its competitors' programs for creating and publishing materials. The app is very easy to use to those who have ever worked with any MS Office software, and it has many features to make the process of creating, emailing the result, and publishing smoothly. It is mainly used for publishing. With it, you can easily create different typography and marketing materials and things like business, birthday, and postcards, brochures, and even booklets, flyers and ads, or even project ebook cover. You can easily lay out and style text boxes, images, and calendars. The appearance of your document will not change and look the way you designed it when printing, publishing, or sending. Microsoft Publisher is easily one of the easiest desktop publishing programs to use.